You're the first candidate to really mention Katrina, and I just wanted to give you a chance to expand on that because I think it is important to our country and who we are. And do you think it would have been different if President Bush had shown up with water?
Yes, I do.
What would you have done if you had heard about Katrina and seen those people at the convention center that first day? What would you have done?
Okay. Well, if I had been president when the hurricane hit, first of all, I would have been very personally involved in the planning for what we needed to do in case the worst happened. Second, as soon as the hurricane hit and it was possible to even get to New Orleans, I would have personally been there with the people who were struggling and suffering in New Orleans. This both then and since that time was a moment for presidential leadership. And what has happened in New Orleans is a complete failure of presidential leadership. And I know a lot of the folks who are here already know this, but a year or so ago, I took 700 college kids down to New Orleans to work during their spring break. By the way, people who say the young people in this country don't care anymore, they're dead wrong. They do care. They gave up their spring break. They went to New Orleans to work, to volunteer. In fact, you interviewed me when I was down there. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
But since that time, I've been to New Orleans many times. I announced my presidential campaign from the 9th Ward of New Orleans because in the 9th Ward, in St. Bernard's Parish, in East New Orleans, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You know, I feel kind of like a normal citizen because billions of dollars have been appropriated. Where did that money go? Is it been used to help anybody? As President of the United States, not only would I have been there, Chris, today I would have a high-level person in the White House whose job it was to report to me every single day what they did in New Orleans yesterday. And I don't want to know what they're going to do 6 months from now. I want to know what they did yesterday. And then I want them to come the next morning and tell me what they did yesterday. And then I want them to come the next day and tell me what they did yesterday. If the president did that, you would see change in New Orleans. And we could rebuild New Orleans and make it a model for the entire country for what's possible.